Okay, welcome back to another review. This review is going to be somewhat special. First of all, this is my 150th Star Wars video. Secondly, this is a very special figure. It is Han Solo in Bespin outfit. Very special figure indeed. VC50 for the 150th video. There you go. Thirdly, I was thinking back as a little kid, I did have some Star Wars toys. I actually had this Han Solo on back. I never had the Han with the vest. This was my Han Solo, my Harrison Ford. So, a very special figure indeed. I did want to have two of these like I usually do with a vintage collection. Show you one relatively perfect and unopened and everything. But Wave 7 has been really hard to get in Anchorage, so I had to deal with the one I could get off of eBay. I'm sorry about the less than perfect card back here, but this is basically what the card back looked like in 1980. Here you go, some other figures with the Wave. Something about these figures as well. With Hasbro's poor distribution in regular stores, I have taken the initiative and I've ordered my first wave from Entertainment Earth. It'll be here next month. I am getting some of these figures. I'm getting the ARC Trooper from the Expanded Universe, Logray, the Ewok Medicine Man, the Rebel Fleet Trooper, and this Cantina alien. Let me see if I can pronounce his name. Vom Vindem, I believe. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but anyway, my first experience with Entertainment Earth I ordered yesterday. Anyway, let's move on with the figure. He's right here. This is the first new Han in approximately a decade, putting aside the Torture Rack Han Solo for the 30th anniversary. I've shown you that one in a haul video I did, but I've never opened it. There was some speculation about this figure. First of all, they thought it would be a kit bash of that Han. This is not. This is an all-new Han. Secondly, I announced to you several months ago that Entertainment Earth, with their last 4 comic packs, was going to have a 5th exclusive comic back, and this Han would be released with it, with a Luke in a kind of white snowspeeder outfit, along with a comic back. That was never released as an exclusive. I guess that is better for the masses, that we can all just basically go to the store or order him online and get Han. There was another rumor as well that the Millennium Falcon will be re-released, the Legacy Collection one, and it would have Han as an exclusive figure. That never came about as well. So, as I said, this is probably best for the masses. This is a superb figure. It has a couple flaws, but they're minor. For one thing, just look at the detailing on the figure. The face sculpt, the detailing on the jacket, the wrinkles on the jacket, very realistic. The belt is very superb on this hand as well, holding his signature DL-44 blaster. The legs are a little bit skinny on him, as well as the arms. I know Harrison Ford was by no means fat in 1980, but as I remember, he's a little bit thicker. Here's his picture. Also, the jacket, to me, it fits a bit too tight. We'll compare the picture with the actual figure itself. Still, a great figure overall with just some minor flaws on it. He has a few pieces of equipment. He's got his signature DL-44 blaster. I did have some trouble getting that in and out of the holster earlier. It does get jammed in there. There's the blaster. He does come with goggles. And he comes with the welding torch right here. We've got him holding the welding torch. The vintage collection, although they're really good figures, they come with less equipment than they used to, say, in the 30th anniversary or the Legacy collection. That's somewhat to do with the original card back. I'd personally rather have more equipment if it were up to me. But the original card back is a nice feature. Here he is with the goggles. The goggles are a bit of a tight fit until you put them on a couple times. I've had to redo this video a couple times, and they're fitting loosely on there now. Here he is with the goggles. I read off his articulation for you. He is the first hand to be able to do the splits. I'll say that too. They're getting very articulate with the vintage collection. Unless they're kit bashes of older figures, unless their legs are kit bashes, they're getting more and more being able to do this. And just, more poses overall with the legs and more movement. But I will read off his articulation to you. He's got a ball-jointed neck, ball-jointed shoulders, swivel wrists, swivel forearms, swivel waist, and ball-jointed hips. That, of course, that's a new feature I wrote down. And it comes with 3 items. This is making me think I want to get the new Star Wars on Blu-ray and watch this again. See 1980 Bespin Han in action. But this is just a superb figure overall. And, he is hard to get. The distribution problem with Hasbro is a problem I hear not only in Alaska, but I've heard worldwide as well. So I'm hoping you're able to get this guy. Entertainment Earth did have a wave with him. They had Wave 7, but that wave was sold out. I tried to get that one. to have an unopened one, but I'm sure one will show up before Christmas, an unopened hand. Anyway, I do have something special for you. I haven't showed this in quite a while. When I think of Star Wars, one of the first things I think of, you know, with everything out there, expanded universe, all 6 of the movies and everything, I think of Han Solo in the Millennium Falcon with Chewbacca. So I've got right here, let me turn this around, excuse the moving around of the camera. I've got the Legacy Collection Falcon. I have not got that out in quite some time. I never did an official review on it. But I've got Han right here. And I've got Chewie in the cockpit. This, let me get him in. There we go. This is how I think of Star Wars, okay? When I think of Star Wars, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. Han and Chewie together. So there you go. There's the Legacy Collection Millennium Falcon, complete with Chewbacca figure and Han Solo figure from the Vintage Collection. I hope you enjoyed my review. And by the way, the Han at least gets a 9 to a 9.25 overall. As I said, I hope you enjoyed my review, seeing this as much as I enjoyed showing it to you. This is Supreme signing out, and as always, thank you for tuning in.